Alright guys, what's going on? My name's Jack Black and today I'll be showing you guys my favourite Brazilian team. So this is, it's not, it depends how you cheat, but it's roughly between 10 and 25k. First of all, I'm going to start off with the formation. Very underused formation, but I used it as a gamble really. I just decided to try it, why is it so underused? Why hasn't anyone used it a lot? But I found out after using a couple of games with my Brazilian team, it's actually very decent. I mean, I guess it depends what squad you got, but with Brazilian squad it works very well. The dynamics are really cool. Like you have like pretty much two sets of wingers, which compares, the left mid and right mids compares right backs and left backs. At the same time, they can go forward, and you can play with 5 up front. So it's amazing how you can manipulate the midfield into becoming a brutal force to play with. So I'll be showing you guys the players, their most notable stats, and just general things, how much they cost, why they're worth what they're worth. I'm going to apologise for the quality. You probably won't make out some of the cards. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about that. I do apologise a lot though. This is my first video, or my second video, but yeah, hopefully it comes across well. So in goal, we have Victor, who has pretty smart stats. He's got 84 diving and 85 reflexes most notably, which makes him a pretty decent goalkeeper, and his handling isn't too bad at all. It's only 77. As you can see, I've picked this guy up for 450 coins. I'm not saying that he's going to be 450 coins forever. At this moment in time, it could be 1,000 coins. I don't know, but yeah, he was the cheapest keeper there. But at the same time, he's one of the best. So I couldn't work out. Have I just stumbled across someone that didn't know the market too well, or is he genuinely that bad? But after playing him a couple of games, he made a few great saves. He saved about 3 penalties. And he's saved a couple of free kicks. He's also saved quite a few one-on-ones as well. I've had him not too long, but a few games. You can see 9 games, and he's been amazing. So he's had quite his fair share in his time at the club. I'll just put all centre backs in one go. I'm going to apologise because one of them has a red card, which I picked up last game. But this is he's 80 overall, Alex. He has nice defending stats, 79. Of course, you should always try to aim at 80, especially when you've only got 3 centre backs. You're going to need the best of the best. But I guess his pace for a centre back is average. But that's why I put him in the middle, so he doesn't have to run a lot. But he's got nice heading ability and he's got nice defending ability, which is what you want in a centre back. On the sort of left centre back position, if you like, we've got Maicon, who has better than average pace and also good defending skills. On the right flank we've got, I can't really pronounce his name, but I think it's Rodolfo or something like that. He's also pretty decent. He's got 80 defending, so if you want to place him in the middle to mark or something, then by all means do that, but I just find he works better on the right wing. It's just the way it's worked out for me, that's all. In the right mid and left mid position, in the right mid position we've got Rafinha, and it's pretty difficult to find a right mid Brazilian player, especially with this formation, because there aren't many right mids. They're all sort of wingers or CAMs or stuff like that, so it's pretty difficult to pick them up. He's got nice pace, a nice dribbling ability, nice pass, decent passing, I suppose. It's sufficient enough. I picked him up for 950 coins. As you can see, it was a slight bargain, I guess you could say. And he's played 8 games for me. And yeah, he's been excellent. He doesn't have any skill moves, as you can see. He's not great skill moves, but he really makes up for it in the game. You don't really use him a lot. You only really use him to sort of supply the wingers to get the ball forward quickly, and he does that well. Which is great. On the left wing we've got Michael Bastos, who is a great all-round player. So he's got 82 pace, 82 shooting, 83 passing, 83 dribbling, his most notable stats, and he comes with 4-star skills. And I only picked him up for 1,200 coins, which was an absolute bargain. Of course, this guy doesn't come in the position I wanted him to, so instead of that, what I might do, for example, is I might give him the formation card, 3-4-3, and just like that, he gets a bit more chemistry, which will ultimately help him to get us up to 99 chemistry, which is the maximum you can get without a manager. In the centre mid positions, we have Ramirez and we have Felipe, or Philippe. The reason why we've got Ramirez is because he's such an engine. He works and works and works and works. Really effective, and the great thing is he's also got pace, so it's not like he's useless when he works, because he's got very high pace, but he's got very high stamina as well. So you're gonna hopefully it takes about 5 to 6 games before he starts to tear down, whereas a couple of these other guys, it only really took about, I don't know, maybe 3 games or so. So he's a really effective player in his own position. Also, we have this guy Felipe, and I picked him up mainly because he has 5-star skills, which is you can't really buy any 5-star skillers for under 1,000 coins anymore. Eduardo's, people have learned about him. Suddenly he's gone shooting up in price from about 700 coins to 1.5k. It's just things like that, and he's great at what he does as well. Hasn't got the best pace, hasn't got the best shooting ability. He's got nice passing and nice dribbling, so he can definitely bring the ball forward and play chances, which is ultimately what you want in the centre midfield. So yeah, he's been a dream to work with. The last 3 attackers are, I wouldn't say expensive, but they are. Well, I guess they kind of are expensive. But like I said earlier, it depends on how you view expensive. So we've got Robinho, who has nice pace, very nice dribbling, sorry, and he's got the decent shooting ability with decent passing ability. And he's also got the 5-star skills. I misread that. I thought when I bought him he had 4, but 5 stars, that's fantastic. And for 3,900 coins, he's been ultimately worth it. He's played 9 games under me, as you can see, or not can see because the quality is poor. I apologise. But yeah, he's been amazing, to be fair. He scored quite a couple of goals. He scored. Oh, sorry, he scored 1 goal, and the other winger must have scored 1 then, which is Michael Bastos. Oh my god, sorry, it's Hulk. He was also, you can see there, 3,300 coins, absolute bargain. He has 4-star skills, and he scored a fair amount of goals for a winger, considering the number of games that we've played. So Hulk earns his right wing spot. Interesting to note, he's also got 85 shooting as well as 90 pace, which I guess you could substitute him as a striker, because that is a pretty decent shooting ability to find in a winger. So yeah, he's definitely a nice all-round player. Can play either side of the wings and a striker, which is pretty difficult to find. As you can see, it doesn't work that well because the chemistry does go down a lot. But all I'm saying is, if you do want to, or if you're missing a player on that wing, through injury, suspension, out of contracts, whatever it may be, Hulk can definitely play on the left wing despite how much chemistry he depletes for being on that wing. Finally, in the striker position, you're going to need someone strong, someone that's capable of poaching goals, someone that's capable of heading, and someone that has a unique ability of taking long shots if need be. And the perfect guy for this is is Fred. So Fred doesn't have the best pace in the world, I admit, but his shooting ability only has 81, but that doesn't portray the full story. He's got very, very, very strong shot power. I think it's 90, it must be 90, and he's absolutely underrated. I got him for about 800 coins. Yeah, 800 coins. And he's been amazing. I'm not just saying this, guys. This is ultimately my favourite squad in the game. Has been for a few games now. I've started to learn them, the players a bit more, and it's been an absolute dream to work with. But yeah, Fred, I guess everyone is kind of mesmerised by either the pace and skill of Wellington or the pace and finishing ability of Alexandre Pato. But when it comes to poachers, I don't think any of them two have what it takes. I think, if you're going to play with two up front or three up front, that's fine. But they had like Fred can header goals in. Fred can take long shots. Fred can poach from close range. He's a massive bundle, and he's a definite benefit to any squad. So yeah, that is the squad, guys. My favourite Brazilian team in the game. I hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I appreciate your view.